Hello, this is Arubi, and today I'm gonna show you how we used the traditional calcium addition to the plants. So traditionally we used to have eggshells as a source of calcium that we use for for pouring on the plants when they are having calcium deficiency, when they are lacking calcium. So, for example, my tomato here, they are having end rot or blossom rot on them. So I have to add calcium on the soil so that to stop that one, because that one is something that it's not a disease, it's just deficiency. So I just gonna show you how it was being done traditionally, and the stone grinding method. So be ready to watch and enjoy our traditional setup. This is a setup for me. It's not what it used to be, but this is what Arubi is improvising to show you how the traditional eggshell were being ground to become part of the food for the plant, especially if they are lacking calcium. So today we're going to add calcium into our plants here, and the process of doing that, Ruby had just set it here, and I will show you as we go on, and then I will pour it on the plants, and then we see how it works. So be ready to watch how it works. So the eggshells are dried already, so you just want to heat them so slowly and make sure that you kind of powder them. Wish I had like a traditional mortar that pounds them so nicely, but this is also working well. The eggshells. They're not sinking it. Yesterday they were stinking a lot, yes. But today they are good. I need a mortar. Pound them properly so that it can be in like a powder form. See how farming is involving? It's not hard work. Just have to like to do it. Just have to have the willpower to do it. Yeah, it's a passion thing. It's not, if you're in a hurry and you want things quick, you can't do it. But you have to have patience and the willpower to do it. And also you have to want it. So me and my family, we like it. Yeah, my wife likes to do gardening, and everything outside we like. So this thing we do it together, and nobody's complaining. You do it at your own time, and if you don't want it, you rest. If you're tired, you rest. But for some reason, Ruby has never been tired of this. It's getting powdery, and that's what we want. This is like a traditional stone grinding. Put here. Improvise something here to act like a stone grinder. So this is how you deal with the eggshells. Make it powder, then you pour it on there. This is a little bit rough, but it needs something like a little bit rough, but not very rough like this. This is called stone grinding. This is a traditional way. Oh, the wind is blowing my dust away, and that's what I want. This is eggshell. So if you like, you can even drink this if you are low in calcium. If you're low in calcium, you can make a smoothie with a juice of this. Yeah, I don't do it, but you can make a nice eggshells and you drink it. If you're low in calcium, you have a problem with bones. Now you have like a bone problem, a brittle bone. There are some people who have got this. This is called brittle bone. That the bones just crack when they do anything. The bones just give up, and you are having a calcium deficiency. You can do this and make a smoothie of eggshells. That's a traditional way of treating a disease called beriberi. Traditionally, we call this nyapong, and nyapong rego, we call it. This is how our grannies used to make cassava flour or millet. Just make them like this, and they crush them on a stone ground, and that's how they used to do it. So just bringing that idea here. Nobody does it nowadays. Everybody rushes to the posho mill. So the new generation, they don't know how the flour is being fixed. Millet and the cassava flour is used for making porridge. That's how they used to do it. Eggshells, the plants that have a calcium deficiency. have a round stone, and this is how they were. Stone against stone. I think the Indians still do it. You go to the shop, you ask for stone ground flour or machine ground flour. And this stone ground flour, many people like it because here you get the minerals from the rock in your food in very refined way. So just taught you how stone grounding is being done. Yeah, I just improvise a rock here, and that's it. If you like, you can blend it, but if you like a Ruby likes the hard way, don't use a blender. Because one time I used a blender and that blender did not like this process, so I decided to go the hard way. If you like, you can sieve it to get the powder. That's how it's being done. It's hard on the knees. But that's the thing what you want. The way they were doing it, like in a swinging and back, you bring it back and you take it before. That's how they used to do it. Like I can demonstrate it, that was being done. How it is being done. Take the flour, put here, and you do it like this. How it used to be done. On the pong. And when this was flat, oh, the wind is blowing my stuff away because it's dusty right now. So this is called the stone nyapong. This was called nyapong and this was called nyatieng. Nyapong and nyatieng, traditionally, they were working together. You cannot use nyapong without nyatieng. So this is the pong and this is nyatieng. So whenever this becomes flat and is not rough, they used to hit it like this so that it is rough, so that there is traction, there is this friction. Because from the friction, that's when you make the flour. So this is just a tip for you how things were done traditionally. It was done like this. I think my mom is wondering right now at where I knew this one. When I was young, she used to tell us all this, and we used to practice it with her and do it, and it was many years ago. So I'm just bringing this to the new generation. that this is not the right one, but if I get the round, it should be a round stone that was used as for grounding. Yes. So this is how we actually choose, like in a slopey way. That's when you do, everything goes in there, and it was so fast. And we could grind the flour while the water for cooking was boiling, because it was a very quick thing that after doing this you get a strainer and you shake it and you get the dust. That's what we use as the flour for cooking. So anyway, we've learned something new. This is actually like the mortar style, mortar. So anyway, you've learned something. These are all calcium. I'll wash this because that's what we need. I want to let it go. So this one we can just pour it in a jerry can or in a watering can, and I spray it in the plant. That's how we do it. You're learning something from my Ruby. Our stone is full of calcium. This is our posho meal. See, it's milky. This is milky. Gonna shake it well and then pour it. So I'm gonna go a little bit harder on them by putting the powder first, then I'll pour the mixture, the broth. So I'm gonna start pouring a little bit, and then powder plus this. That's gonna be a good dose. I'm not overdosing them, but at the same time I'm also not underdosing them. So I'm gonna start here, pouring on every root, and then we will pour the broth later. So let's start. Yeah. There we go. Tomato. Have it in the roots. So here we just poured the powder on the roots. See, on the roots, every root. We just poured the eggshells. So eggshell ground. See, that one is deleting because it was lacking calcium. So, and this one, this is how we did it all along. All along, everywhere we did the powder, and I'm diligently giving it out because the eggshells were free. I didn't buy them. This is the quickest remedy for the calcium deficiency. and you can see all are all powdered. I did that all over. See that as we watch. So I'm gonna start pouring this broth on each and every one. I put this stone here. It has a lot of calcium. I'm gonna wash it here, and then we go on. So just a little bit, pouring it there. It's a thick broth. Then we'll just pour it on the roots, so that each of them gets a taste of it, to sink this second treatment. It's a little bit, because we want each and everyone to get the taste. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's very thick, so sometimes it's hard for it to come out. See, the tomatoes are doing good here. Give them the broth, dissolve, help it dissolve quickly. If you do that, shake it. So each one have it. It's a good source of hey. So, how we do it. Put it on the roots. full of broth. So these are the lack of calcium causing end rot or blossom, tomato blossom. So this is why I had to put some calcium, which was the eggshells. So I ground them, and let's hope that this will end after they have the calcium. So this is what I was talking about. These are all wasted. How many? There's so many. So yeah, this is very nice. Look how they look. They look so good. These are beefsteak tomatoes, and you can see how they are progressing well. I love that. There is positivity and there's negativity at the same time. They all exist, and sometimes it's hard to differentiate them or predict when they are coming. This good came here. This is nice. I appreciate. On the other hand, just worked on this here. Clean it. You just take the grass out. You just cleaned it, and this one looks good. So negativity. Something negative happens also at the same time. These are the losses I count with. These are black end, or some people call them blossom, black blossom. Look at that. All this we have taken out because they are draining the fruit from the tree for nothing, and they are already done. These are losses we have to count with as gardeners or as a farmer. The instants are doing good, but look at those losses. These are losses we have to count with. So we have several. I did my best here by pouring the eggshell here, calcium. I hope they will work well. But look at that, all that loose. That will be tomato in future. That bunch, and there's that bunch, and there is that bunch, guys, and there's some starting here. Yeah, I don't know. Please, on the comment section, let me know what to do to save this garden from collapsing. This is hard work that I put here. That's gonna go for nothing because of this funny disease or funny thing happening to my fruits. So keep in touch, please. Hurry up with the comments so that you can save this. Yeah, thank you. Continue watching. Now it can't come out enough, so I have to shake it. Some did not grind properly, so they're blocking. Still, you can do it. Yes, so that's how we do it. And I'm gonna pour more water, make them dissolve. So that's how we add calcium into our plants here from the eggshells. So I hope you've learned something new, and the process of how I fix it to make it a success. So thank you for watching. Keep watching. Next time I'll give you another new invention, or an old traditional method that is not being used but was applicable and was working well. Thank you. This is Ruby, and keep watching my garden stuff here, as we always bring them live for you to see the process. Thank you. This is Ruby.